It was around 2 a.m. The highway was so deserted that not a single car could be heard for miles. Dark clouds covered the sky, and a light cold wind was blowing. Ahmed was driving his old car, and his fuel was almost about to run out. The red petrol light on the dashboard was blinking again and again. Ahmed thought that if he didn't find a petrol pump within the next 10 minutes, his car might stop right there on the road. After driving a little further, he saw an old petrol station on the side of the road. Only one light was on at the station, sometimes glowing bright and sometimes dim. On the board it was written, "Last Stop Petrol Station," but half of the sign was broken. Ahmed parked his car inside the station and turned off the engine. As soon as the sound of the engine stopped, he felt that the silence of this place was very strange. As if this place had not been alive for many years. There was a small office room at the station with a faint light glowing inside. Ahmed called out loudly, "Hello, is anyone here?" For a few seconds, there was no reply. Then slowly, the office door opened and a very old man walked out. His hair was white, his face looked pale, and his eyes seemed extremely tired. He looked at Ahmed in a strange way and asked in a low voice, "Do you need petrol or something else?" Ahmed gave a small laugh and said, "Just petrol." The old man pointed toward the pump and said, "It's not good to stay here at night. People say strange things happen at this station during the night." Ahmed thought it was a joke and walked toward the pump, but he noticed that most of the pumps at the station were old and covered with rust, as if they had not been used for many years. While Ahmed was filling petrol, his eyes fell on a CCTV screen inside the office. The screen was showing the live camera view of the station. Ahmed noticed that on the camera, a tall shadow was standing behind his car. He immediately turned around to look, but no one was there. Ahmed thought that maybe the camera was broken, but when he looked at the screen again, the shadow was now slowly moving closer to the car. Ahmed's heart started beating faster. He called out to the old man, but the old man was not there anymore. The station looked completely empty. Suddenly, the wind started blowing strongly, and the station light began to flicker one by one. Ahmed felt as if someone was watching him, but he could not see anyone. Ahmed quickly got into his car and tried to start the engine, but the car wouldn't start. He turned the ignition repeatedly, but the engine only made a strange noise and died. Then Ahmed looked into the rearview mirror, and his blood ran cold. Behind the car stood the same tall shadow that had appeared on the CCTV camera. Slowly, the shadow started moving closer to the car. Ahmed's breathing became rapid. In fear, he locked the car doors. Suddenly, someone lightly knocked on the car window. Summoning all his courage, Ahmed looked to the side, and there stood the same old petrol station worker. But now, his face looked completely different. His eyes were pitch black, and a strange, eerie smile spread across his face. The old man spoke slowly. "I told you, it's not safe to stay here at night." Ahmed asked, nervously, "What is this place?" The old man started laughing softly and said, "This is not a petrol station. It's a place of waiting." Ahmed couldn't understand. The old man continued, "Years ago, a major accident happened here. During the night, a bus and several cars stopped here, but by morning, no one survived. Since then, anyone who stays here at night becomes part of this place." Saying this, the old man slowly disappeared into the darkness. Ahmed tried to start the car again, and this time, it started. He quickly drove away from the station, but when he went a little further and looked into the rearview mirror, the petrol station had vanished. Only a dark road remained, as if the station had never existed there at all.